I also like to work up a mental sweat as well. Hi, guys. This is Joey. We're going to be talking about T20 cricket and just some ideas I had about T20 cricket. So, I'm researching to do some videos about the history of T20 cricket because it's fascinating. I mean, you have a whole nother variety of a game that's being popularized as we speak. And I don't know if there's any other thing like that in sports. It's very cool. Could you imagine if there was just a whole nother edition or variety of baseball that you could play? I guess you have softball, but I mean, that's crazy. And so in the back, there's the appendix, and it talks about 31 predictions for the future of T20 cricket. Now, what I was thinking is three novel rule changes to the game of cricket that could be possible. And I'm using my experiences based in baseball to make the game as fast and exciting as can be. Now, I like cricket for cricket, and I don't think Test cricket would ever need to change. Test cricket to me is perfect. ODI cricket, in a lot of ways, is really good the way it is. But T20 cricket, it seems a little silly to keep the rules basically of Test cricket, but to have it in a T20 limited overs format. So that's why I decided to think of these three rule changes just to make the game more exciting, more fast paced, and to fit the style of T20 cricket. My whole thing is why do when you get a wicket in cricket, a cricket wicket. When you get a wicket in T20 cricket, it doesn't seem like it matters as much because you have such limited overs. Where in Test cricket, it's a huge thing. So I thought of these three things that would make it, more impactful the game for T20 cricket. So let's go into them, okay? Before you do that, like and subscribe. I demand that you subscribe to this channel right now. Do it. I'll wait. Do it. Okay. Rule change number one: the double bounce. So if you hit a ball and it goes and it rolls to the boundary, it counts as 4 points. If you hit a ball over the boundary directly, it's 6 point. 6 point. So if it rolls, it's 4 points. If it clears the boundary directly, it's 6 points. But if it has one or two bounces that goes over, it's 5 points. And I just think that would be cool. Like another way of scoring. Has there ever been like 5 runs? I just think I've seen so many good hits in this IPL season that bounced once and then went over. And I just think it deserves one extra run. I think it would just be cool just to see an alternative way of scoring. So it makes sense to me. In my mind, it makes sense. And I think it's really cool. So they should do it because I think it's cool. Rule change number two: bowlers can bowl more than 4 overs. And I don't know why this isn't possible. Like, nobody wants to watch Jasprit Bumrah bat. Nobody goes to the game to watch him bat. They want to see him bowl. And I think he should bowl too. But the caveat with that is if you bowl more than 4 overs, then you can't bat. And that would make it, more strategic for the teams. Like, okay, which bowlers are that important that they're going to bowl 5 or 6 overs, or maybe up to even 10 overs? And, who could we utilize in that fashion? But also sacrifice the bat for. And basically, I like this because there's just too many wickets that are possible in 20 overs. It's such a limited amount of overs. So you're limiting amount of batters. You're making it more possible for a team to get bowled out that way. And I just think it makes the game move faster. So I would like to see that rule. You can bowl more than 4 overs, but you can't bat. And here's my final rule. Rule number three: 3 balls with no run equals an out. And this is my favorite rule change, the novel rule change out of all three of them. And this is the most like baseball because it's 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out at the old ball game. But I actually got this rule from indoor cricket. And in indoor cricket, most indoor cricket centres, centres. I think it's a French word, centres. Most indoor cricket centres employ a dot ball rule where the scoreboard has to change at least every third ball. This means if the batsmen play 2 consecutive balls without a change in the scorecard has to change in the third ball. it can be changed by a run, extra runs, or if the batter is declared out, it's -5 runs. And they have it a different way of scoring in indoor cricket. You can get out, but it just counts as -5 runs. But in T20 cricket, it would mean an out permanently. And think about it. This goes back to, my idea of baseball, where it's exciting when you have 3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count. The batter has to run on the next play, of course, unless he fouls it out. But it just leads to more consequences, more like tense situations. And that's what we love in cricket. So it just creates more excitement around it. Like the most boring thing that could be possible in T20 cricket is a maiden over. And it should be something that we fascinate and we're in all of. I want to see benefits to really good bowling, but the only benefit you have is just going 6 balls with no runs. But it really should be an out. I think that would be great. Even if it's 6 balls, 6 dot balls and an out, it still would be a great idea. And it just, I love that situation where it's two dot balls. The next, you have to run. Like you have to run, or there's some strategic thing involved with it. There's just more consequences where every ball seems like it matters much, much more. So that's the rule change I think that would be best. So what do you guys think about these? Do you think these novel rule changes should be implemented? Do you think they're really stupid from a dumb Yank like me? I mean, I kind of don't know as much as you guys know, but that might be a good thing in a way because I think more out of the box. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe, and also make sure you like and subscribe. Please subscribe. Please, I beg of you, subscribe to my channel. Please, I need subscribe.